nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3, the small forward.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Here is Daniels. Pass to Reza Shea. Johnson with a screen on Kuzma. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Reza Shea is a playmaker, taking it upon himself to answer from deep.
Now here's Giannis. Kuzma outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Young with the ball. Guarded now by Prince. And that one drops for him.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Here's Young, following the score by Damian Lillard. Puts the move on. Young's shot is off. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Lillard kicks to Kuzma. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. A 3 ball. And there's Lillard on the assist by Kuzma. Lillard's got 5.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still. Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Johnson with a screen on Lillard. Young looking around. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, tight little up fake there. Young using it to create contact, and we know he's a terrific free throw shooter.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. LeVert's checked in for the Hawks. And so he hits both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Young against Lillard. A 3-pointer, no good. The Hawks trail it. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And a wide open look for Portis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Bucks with some changes. Sims is checked in, and Trent subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Atlanta also making some changes here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in for Young. Now here's LeVert. Screen by Capella. Jacks up a 3. A nice shot by LeVert.
LeVert showing you can rise up from deep. A quality shooter when given room to fire.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. Portis a screen on LeVert. Lillard the pass to Sims. Porter looking it over. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Always a ready and eager three-point shooter. That last 3 only gave Porter Jr. more motivation.
There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Reza Shea with it. 5 on the clock. Capella with a screen on Porter. Here's Reza Shea. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Bucks lead by 4. And we'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw, no good. Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Back to LeVert. Capella sets a screen for LeVert. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Milwaukee leading by 3. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Portis, the pass to Trent. Wide open. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
Good on the shot. LeVert's got 4 points this quarter.
And LeVert showing how confident he is in his jumper. He's got a nice soft release and is a very skilled guard.
Trent outside, takes a 3, hits the 3-point bomb. Trent's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And here's LeVert. He's got 7. Aston Yang. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Risache. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Got to get out on that if you're the defense. This rookie Risache can really do damage from the perimeter.
Giannis high post. Green inside, defended by Man. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for George Niang. Dyson Daniels checked in for Man. And Trae Young subbed in for Karis LeVert. Here's Young. Following the score by Damian Lillard. And the basket by Johnson.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
52 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Lillard driving in, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Lillard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Knocked away and stolen by Kuzma. Lillard against Okongwu. And it's Lillard missing.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You got to improvise sometimes.
Lillard against Okongwu. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
Lopez, a screen on Young. Three-pointer, Lillard gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 12. And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. It's time now to go. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so in the game for the Hawks, the front court is Rizichet and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Daniel. And it's Okongwu into the 5 down low. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer. But he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking to the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 4-point game. Prince outside. Kuzma kicks to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Johnson. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
That free throw missing. 2 shots. And the second free throw, good. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Lillard against Young. Lillard, the pass to Kuzma. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Kuzma's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
Boy, you're asking for trouble anytime you let Kuzma get established inside. This guy knows how to score against tough defense.
Lillard against Young. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Brook Lopez. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid, 79%.
Pass to Prince. Now here's Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Trent. He's covered closely, and the shot goes in.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here is Daniels. Johnson with it. Back to Daniels. A minute 20 left here in the third quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 9 points for Rizichet.
He's got a nose for the bucket. Rizichet ready to go once he got it.
Trent passes to Lopez. Now here's Antetokounmpo. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Pass to Okongwu. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Young from outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Prince can't hit.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Daniels kicks to Johnson. Pass to Rizachet. Young outside. Over Prince. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Young.
And I like the resourcefulness Young brings to the table, taking any shot he can create.
Antetokounmpo. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Milwaukee on top. They're up by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for... And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Bucks leading by 3. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
And it's LeVert missing. Milwaukee's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Antetokounmpo passes to Green. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Porter. Six on the shot clock. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Bufkin. Porter with a block.
Sending it back with postage. This is why every team is looking to add length to its lineup.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Young passes to Johnson. There's 1:47 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Lillard outside. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 5. Now Johnson. Here's Young. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 assists in the game.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Antetokounmpo against Johnson. Giannis passes to Kuzma. That one goes in.
And easy to see why they turn to Kuzma in these moments. They trust him to go get
Pass to Rizichet. Okongwu with the screen for Rizichet. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes, man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Okongwu dishes to Johnson. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass would normally knock those down.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
An excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, off target. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Rizichet in at the 3. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Lopez kicks to Lillard. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Prince outside. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Young. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Young's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Here's Young. Drilled from 11 feet out.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependent.
And what action in this one? We're about 1 minute into overtime. Johnson with a screen on Kuzma. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Lopez a screen on Johnson. Giannis kicks to Lopez. Gets the 3 to fall.
When you have a reliable big man like Lopez who can get you buckets like that, it's really such an asset for a team.
Here's Rizichet. Beyond the arc. Yes! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Assertive play by Ricochet. Not every rookie is ready to shoulder the big moment.
Lopez, a screen on Johnson. Lets it go from 14. Good!
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Young. It counts. A huge shot to tie it up.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Now Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Johnson. Got it up in time. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. Johnson against Giannis. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard him.
Young with the drive. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
The Hawks shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. And he uses the glass on the lane. Young's got 23.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
Giannis against Johnson. Here's Antetokounmpo. They can't stop Giannis.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Fires from the line. Got it.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
You know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Giannis outside. Money! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Young. Okongwu a screen from deep three-point land. Antetokounmpo pulls it in, and it's Milwaukee's ball. Out to the wing. Three-pointer, Lillard, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Somebody's really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. With the crossover. Rebounded by the Bucks. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Daniels from outside. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Misses the tray. And that's an intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. And he ends up missing both free throws. Misses the dunk with a chance to extend the game. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and
rivals. Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And the starting group for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Maxey, that's good.
Maxey just completely disregarding the defense because he can.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Puts the move on. 2 points. That one goes.
Look, this dude is well built, and he's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's gonna score inside if he gets that close.
Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
Here's White. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Shot clock at 6. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Porzingis. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Outside Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow.
One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Al Horford's checked in for Tatum. George for three, hits the three-pointer.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
Outside White, pass to Holiday. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Maxey surveys. Outside Oubre. Down low. Pass to Grimes. From behind the arc. Another three for Philadelphia.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. For three, Porzingis. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Porzingis has got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, I love the answer from Porzingis. Don't sleep on his three-point shot.
And George with the jam.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Boston out in front, leading by a point. And we'll get the second quarter on. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
They've got Joel Embiid. Edwards out there with Butler. And it's McCain in a shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Tatum from long range. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's McCain. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
And here's Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
Oh, that's just a smooth jump shot. Tatum has such a deep arsenal, so many different ways to score.
Embiid against Horford. Shoots from the right block. Embiid can't hit.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us and the U.S. men's national team. Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
76ers trail by 4. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Grimes comes in for Butler. Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Craig. Here's Pritchard. And Embiid with the block.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
Some changes for Boston. Brown comes in for Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Holiday against Maxey. Porzingis with a screen on George. Brown, that's good.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown. It is just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Maxey passes to Embiid. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Count it.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Outside White, and he drives in. Tatum from long range. It's rebounded by George. 76ers trail by 4. Maxey with it. Pass to Embiid. With the fadeaway. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning a title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Embiid. And that one drops for him. Embiid's gotten 4 this quarter.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
On the wing, Tatum. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. And the Celtics lead by 8.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Pass to Embiid. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
And that one good. George has got 7 points.
With how good PG-13's jumper is, that is an easy make.
Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Celtics, 28.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pair, it's White and Brown, and it's Holiday in at the point. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Embiid passes to Oubre. It's George on the wing, defended by Brown. And they pick up 2.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to White. Here's Brown. Fires the three. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the three.
Outside Maxey. Porzingis against Embiid. Now Oubre. Launches it. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Holiday surveying the floor. Here's Porzingis. What a finish from Porzingis.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
So it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Embiid, a screen on Holiday. Here's Maxey. Rebound Boston. Now Porzingis. 7 points in the game. White, the pass to Brown. On target from range. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
There is zero hesitation from Brown. This man is always ready to fire.
George outside. Maxey with a screen on Brown. George for 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
There's Tatum with the 3. The rebound by Embiid. 76ers trail by 8. Embiid, a screen on Brown. George passes to Embiid. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Embiid's got 14 points for the game.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
Tatum finds Holiday. And here's Brown for 3. Brown answers with a 3 ball on the other end.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Pass to Grimes. Outside Oubre. The 3, George. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. On the wing, Tatum. Six to shoot. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Can't connect from short range. Pass to Maxey. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter.
How about the defense from Holiday? Reading the play and using his defensive instincts to swat it back.
$19 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Maxey, that's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Tatum. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
The third quarter comes to a close. Boston out in front. They're up by 5. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Edwards, Butler out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Yabusele in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Tatum. Again, Boston.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, yeah, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Butler finds Embiid. Horford pulls it in. Boston leading by 7. Tatum with it. Picked up by Embiid. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. And here's Tatum. Butler covering. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hauser from the arc. He buries it from 3. Hauser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. So both teams making some changes here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Embiid. Great D that time from Porzingis. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Celtics?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Embiid gets the bucket.
Well, this is a big part of Embiid's game. A very good three-point shooter.
Celtics lead by 9. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And then Tatum slams it in.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Here's Embiid. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
There's a minute 47 left in the game. Here's Tatum. Can't get it to go. 9 for 14 now. 76ers trail by 8. Grimes, the pass to Oubre. And yep, it's good.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Tatum. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Maxey passes to Embiid. That shot, no good. Good D by Porzingis. Celtics lead by 8. Outside, Brown. They set the pick. Right side, Tatum. Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Celtics.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jason Tatum.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Maxey against Holiday. Here's Oubre. It's good. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in at the small forward. For three, Mitchell. A second chance effort, and Mobley lays it in. Mobley's got the game going here with the first basket for the Cavs.
That's how you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Mobley sets the pick for Strus. And the three ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Cavaliers. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Johnson. To the paint, here's Daniels. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
There's Garland, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
Young taking his time here. Another three for Atlanta.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Mitchell finds Allen. Strus with it. Latrey. Okongwu grabs the board.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Young against Garland. Young pass to Okongwu. Four on the shot clock. Back to Young. Shoots over Garland. Great look there, but off target.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. Oh, stop showing off, Evan Mobley. Go get it.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Over Garland. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Young's got 8 points.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Back to Mitchell. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's because of the size and strength of Mitchell. If you're going to foul him, you've got to make sure it's so good that he can't get the and one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Here's Reza Shea, still scoreless. Over Mitchell. Again, the Hawks score. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They've got Mobley. Okoro out there with Hunter. And it's Green, and it's Jerome in at the point. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way. At the wing position, Ricochet has pretty much everything you're looking for, right? Length, mobility, three-point shooting, and add to that, he has a great feel for the game.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give.
Pass to Capella. It's LeVert on the wing. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. LeVert's got the lead, back up to 2 now for the Hawks. Doris, you can just see in Isaac Okoro the confidence he's gained since his rookie year.
Kevin, he's always had tremendous confidence on the defensive end. I mean, he's a lockdown defender at multiple positions. What you're seeing develop is more belief in his jump shot. And that confidence comes because he's been willing to put in the work.
Now, man, scoreless thus far. Pass to Ricochet. Takes it off the glass. Niang's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
And this kid, Ricochet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Now, Mobley. For 3, Hunter. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Yes, that goes in.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. For the Cavaliers, Max Strus has checked in for Okoro. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Javonte Green. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. And Trae Young subbed in for Ricochet. Pass to Mitchell. And nothing is falling for him right now. Atlanta leading by 6. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
He's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
LeVert with it. He has 5. Man gets the bucket.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Mobley kicks to Strus. Mitchell in the corner. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Boy, nothing you can do about that. Mitchell is just simply that good, converting over aggressive defense.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Okongwu kicks to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Hunter. And here's Young. Jacks up a three. Sinks the triple. Young's got 14.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And the three-point shot has been. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The front court is Rizier and Johnson. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Okongwu in its center. Here's Mitchell. Okongwu grabs the board. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here is Daniels. Back to Young. Takes the three. It's off, but still a great shooting night. 6 of 8 from the field in the game. Young against Strus. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Strus. From outside the arc. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket for Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. Things look easy on the offensive end.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Young inside, guarded by Garland. Johnson kicks to Young. Pulls up on the elbow, and he nails the jumper. Young's got 19 points.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Mitchell passes to Mobley, down low. Strus finds Garland. For the three. Another three for Cleveland.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh my goodness, a little force from Donovan Mitchell off his feet in a hurry.
The Atlanta leading by 8. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Daniels with it, working on Allen. Here's Young. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And although he's smaller, Young willing to battle inside and shows you he can score through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Allen. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Pass to Young. From the stripe. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. They've got Hunter. Also, Max Strus out there. Thompson is out there with Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2-guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Pass to Strus. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Krejci. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Krejci's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Now, here's Garland. Pass to Hunter. Wade against Capella. And here is Strus. 5 to shoot. From the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. From past the arc. Man can't hit. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Strus. Outside Garland. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. For the Cavaliers, Jared Allen's checked in for Dean Wade. Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell's subbed in for Ty Jerome. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. That 3 goes in. It's always a welcome sight, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Garland, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Johnson outside. Pass to Young. Now Rizouche. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Garland against Young. From 8. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the 3-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now. You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Young with the ball. Shea in the corner. Lock at 6. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Mobley finds Strus. Here's Garland. Back to Strus. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
So it's Atlanta now. Young outside. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Here's Mitchell. Eyes a 3 off the inbound. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
"16 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
And so the Hawks take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight. Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke.
points. I mean, these guys are going to go at each other, and we're just going to see who can get into the best flow in this game. Is it going to be the starters? Is it going to be somebody off the bench that comes in and really stabilizes what they're trying to do offensively? Somebody's got to get an advantage. So is it who's hot first? We're going to find out.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. And here's Lopez from the arc. Sinks the tray.
Good soft hands there from Lopez. Efficient in the catch and shoot motion.
Outside, Brown. On the wing, Tatum. And he converts the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Lillard. Tries the spin move. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the top of the key, he buries it.
getting exactly what he wants. Kuzma just needing to create some elbow room for himself.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. I asked him about the star power that they're up against tonight, and he said, quote, "I'm not worried about the highlight reel plays. I'm worried about the relentless nature of that team over there. And the ringleader is Drew Holiday. He plays every possession on both ends of the floor."
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Prince can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Porzingis passes to Brown. Takes a three. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Holiday.
He seems very natural when he's out there at the three-point line and uses that kind of rhythm. Porzingis, nice look.
Kuzma outside. That three's off the mark. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Porzingis. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Al Horford's checked in for Boston.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Lillard looking around. Drills it from deep.
Great job there getting the defense to commit one way, and then Lillard has the body control to pull up the other. Nails the quick jump.
Here's Holiday. Great look there, but off target. And so Prince will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. A nice shot by Lillard.
You know, not many guys can change pace on the dribble the way Lillard does it. Just phenomenal.
Lillard against Holiday. Outside, Brown. Horford, a screen on Kuzma. And here's Brown for 3. Buries it from 3. Brown's got 5 now.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Lillard can't get it to go. Boston's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. 7 points in the game.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Celtics lead by 3. Pass to Holiday. They set a pick. Lets it go from the wing. He can't get it to go.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Outside Porter. There's the 3. Tatum pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Craig. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
All right, Al Horford getting up there for the jam. You forget how big he is.
Antetokounmpo against Craig. The drive by Antetokounmpo. Now here's Portis. Guarded closely. Trent from long range. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
Well, Brent, he doesn't give you much inside the arc, but Trent Jr. is a sniper from deep.
Yeah, and Gary Trent Jr. knows exactly why he's on the floor, and that's to shoot the basketball. So continue to move, find open areas, wait for the ball, and then let it rip.
4 on the clock. Pritchard, no good.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Launches a 3, and Trent the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Trent's got 6 here in the quarter.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Giannis with the jam. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Here's Portis, following the bucket by Boston. Nice D from Horford.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Tatum! Money from deep.
This team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Lillard against Holiday. Now here's Lillard. Not a lot of room. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
That's high-level concentration there from Lillard. Stays under control in the face of some pretty good defense.
Brown passes to Cornette. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Holiday against Lillard. Right wing. Portis down low. Great D that time from Porzingis. Celtics lead by 5. Holiday finds White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Holiday against Lillard. Lopez, the screen on Holiday. For 3, here's Lillard. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
They're thinking about the shot.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum. Well, Brent, something we've all noticed lately. Is the small ball era starting to wind down?
Well, BA, I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6', 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
Lopez, the screen on Holiday. What a tough shot by Dame.
And Dame Lillard with tremendous concentration there.
And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. Outside Porzingis. Brown passes to Tatum. Wide open look. And it falls all over the rim and in. Tatum's got 13.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Kuzma finds Lillard. Here's the three. Yes, sir. You can count on Dame from deep.
It doesn't take much or long for Lillard to catch fire. An incredible offensive talent.
Tatum passes to White. Brown scanning the floor. The three is up. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Lopez, the screen on Holiday. And that one's good. Lillard.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Tatum inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Tatum can't hit. Bucks trail by 6. Pass to Prince. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lopez against Porzingis. Lopez passes to Kuzma. Three-pointer, no good. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. It's stolen by Kuzma. Antetokounmpo outside. Lillard outside. Over Holiday. Lillard can't get it to go.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Porzingis. Okay, do it, KP.
And Porzingis just pouring it on here from the inside.
Milwaukee has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lillard, a screen on Tatum. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the night. 5 ticks left in the third quarter here. From deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Boston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
At 6'8" with a nice release point, Tatum's jumper is a tough one to disrupt.
Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Craig.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Pritchard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Well, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Giannis to the cup. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points now in the second half. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. A big group substitution here for Boston. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. And Giannis with the jam.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Pass to Holiday. Brown with it, defended by Kuzma. Now Tatum. From outside the arc. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Yeah, such a good-looking jumper. Nice high release. Tatum can do this all day.
To the inside. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Tatum against Antetokounmpo. And here's Tatum. Outside Porzingis. And again, Boston with the triple.
Nice ball work there, and Porzingis finds his hands, and then the ball finds the hoop.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. It's a 10-point game. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Brown. Beyond the arc. Prince grabs the miss. For Milwaukee, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Prince. White with the steal. Pass to Holiday. Tatum with it. From downtown. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Tatum passes to Brown. Outside Holiday. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Fires in the triple. So we see Boston get the win here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll do it, folks.
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5, down low. Banchero left side. Good on the baseline, Jay. Banchero's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Magic.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Outside, George, the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Wagner passes to Carter. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Pass to Caldwell Pope, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Suggs against Maxey. Embiid with it. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Come on. Joel Embiid. I mean, 7-footers are not supposed to shoot like that.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Suggs. That shot is off. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Suggs against Maxey. Lets a floater go, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Although they were eliminated in the first round, last season was a success stand for the Magic.
It sure was, Kevin. I don't think many people had them even making the playoffs, but they fought hard, pushed the Cavs to 7 games, and gained valuable playoff experience.
Now, here's Maxey. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The 76ers making a switch here. Yabusele's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Banchero. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And George gets it to go.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline for the Magic. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. Anthony comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Black's subbed in for Jalen Suggs. 1:15 left here in the first quarter. Now Anthony. They need this. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's McCain. Outside Maxey. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Maxey with it, working on Black, and it's good for 2.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Wagner passes to Johnson. Here's Black. Off target with his 3. The 76ers leading by 9. Edwards kicks to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. A floater. It's blocked. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Banchero out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Black. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Well, that was a creative move. Decided to have a little fun out there, apparently.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
The Magic trail by 6. Pass to Banchero. Over Edwards. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They've led by as much as 10. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The 76ers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And he's good on the second. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. From deep. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to talk to his guys. And some changes here for the 76ers. Kelly Oubre comes in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. Orlando also making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Suggs in for Harris. Here's Grimes. The 76ers with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Banchero outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Well, there's a unique profile for Wendell Carter Jr., a tremendous rebounder and shooter, and now he's playing on a pretty good team, and he's a big reason why.
He sure is. Look, he's really big at 6'10", 270. All right, top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective field goal percentage. Can shoot the 3. Great blend of size, skill, and toughness.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's George on the wing. He's defended by Wagner. And it's good, 2 points.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Suggs passes to Carter. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. The 76ers leading by 3. And George kicks to Maxey. Buries the long-range jumper. Maxey's got his second basket of the night.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Suggs. Banchero is screened for Suggs. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Oubre sets the screen for George. No good from outside. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Basket good. Suggs has got his first basket.
Oh, strong move by Suggs inside, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
Pass to Grimes. In the corner, George with it. Oubre outside. Now Embiid all alone. And it's good off the back rim and in. And it's 8 points for Joel Embiid.
And Embiid being assertive offensively, wasting no time in getting that one.
To the middle, Oubre with the steal. Here's George. Wow, huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We've got Kelly Oubre. He's out there with Joel Embiid. George is out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Banchero. And Embiid with the block.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Tipped away. Maxey passes to Embiid. Dan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
Pass to Carter. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Caldwell Pope finds Suggs. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Suggs. It's good from long range. Suggs has got 5 now.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Pass to Oubre. Embiid with the screen on Banchero. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Yabusele, he's checked in for George. And the Magic making a change here as well. Anthony Black's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. D.A., thanks. Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. The Magic trail by 4. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. Back to Black. Pass to Banchero. Shoots it up, and Orlando again with the bucket.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Embiid with it. Here's Grimes. Still without a basket. The 3. The 3. Good for Embiid.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Banchero with the ball. He's got 12. With 4 seconds on the clock. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. 76ers lead by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. They've got Black. Banchero is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Black. The rebound by Yabusele. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Butler. Comes up empty down low.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here's Anthony on the money from 12 feet away. Anthony's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Orlando. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He knows every possession is critical now. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Cole Anthony. And it's Suggs in for Black. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. With the game in the balance, Coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. Told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Embiid against Carter. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
Suggs with a screen for Caldwell Pope. Drills it from outside. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic.
And there you go, a confident scorer. KCP coming up big when they need it.
Inside. Embiid punches it down.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Embiid against Banchero. That one goes. Count it. Banchero's got 4 points in the quarter.
He better get used to these late game scenarios. Banchero getting a nice taste of it right there.
Pass to Embiid. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Banchero, that's good.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
There's Embiid. Robust move inside by Joel Embiid.
Right to the rim. Aggressive approach when it matters most.
Well, when it's this close, you want to put your best scorers in a position to succeed. That's exactly what happened.
Suggs against Maxey. And here's Oubre. Outside, Maxey to the left side wing. Here's Embiid.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
.36 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Banchero. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Over Oubre. And it's Banchero missing.
And after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in.
19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentional.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
And Orlando has possession. Banchero, a screen on George. Caldwell Pope for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
There's Wagner with the 3.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Now here's Tatum. Banked it in off the glass.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Pass to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Daniels misses. And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
All right, now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Quinn Snyder.
Their team's biggest concern tonight, the scoring of Jaylen Brown. Coach commenting, quote, Brown has become an elite scorer in this league. Jaylen can have huge nights. We know he's going to score, but we have to limit his easy looks, especially early. Something to watch, B.A.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Young. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Pass to Daniels. Lets it go from 11. That one falls.
And it seems like Daniels is comfortable all over the floor.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Holiday from long range. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Karis LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter of the game. Tatum's got room. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's LeVert. 6 to shoot. The floater. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Listed height might be 6'5" for LeVert, but he plays bigger than that with his leaping ability and desire.
Outside White. And he lobs it up to the rim. Now Young with a steal. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Okongwu. Now LeVert. He's guarded by White. Okongwu, a screen on Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. So they take the lead. Young's got 5 points.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Tatum from long range. Pure from 3-point range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Young. He's got 5. Offline with a 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Holiday passes to Tatum. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. He's got 10.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Now Young. LeVert outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. LeVert's got his second basket of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. He put together 10 points. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
They've got Terrence Mann. Karis LeVert is out there with Risacher. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Niang in at the 4-man spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Here's Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
He's got a great sense of timing on the pick and roll. When Tatum makes his move, it's decisive.
LeVert outside. Pass to Risacher. Niang a screen. Fires for three. And it's Risacher with a three.
Yeah, that's what Risacher is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter. A good one at that.
And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, VA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
And Pritchard, here we go. Pass to Porzingis. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's LeVert. He has 7. The 3-ball connects from downtown. LeVert's got 10 points in the game.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. 3-pointer. Yes! Kristaps showing some range. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
Outside man. Here's Capella. And Porzingis with the block. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, the players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Risacher, no good. And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Yep, that one goes. White's got his first points of the game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
To the middle. Here's Risacher. An easy 2 on the layup. Risacher's got his second bucket on the night.
And there's the ability to finish for Risacher. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Brown looking around. 46 seconds left in the second. Off target with the 3. Hawks trail by 5. Here's Risacher. 5 points in the game. Horford pulls it in. Outside White. And here's Brown for 3. Offensive rebound. For Atlanta, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Risacher's future in this league.
Now here's Brown. No points so far. Over Okongwu. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Boston out in front. They lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Boston leading by 3. White, the pass to Brown. And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm... Whew.
On the wing, Daniels. He's guarded by White. Pass to Rizachet. Johnson with it. Oh, there's the alley. Okongwu, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Tatum from long range. JT for 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Porzingis sets a screen, and here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA.
Timeout.
We see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Man, the pass to LeVert. Niang outside. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Niang's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Porzingis. Right side Tatum from deep. Oh, Tatum with the long distance answer.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
LeVert outside. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. 14 feet away. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Hawks trail by 6. LeVert outside. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. And he gets the bucket. LeVert's got 4 points in the quarter.
A real weapon on offense. Once LeVert sees a few go down, you know he's in the zone.
Outside Tatum. Count that bucket. Tatum's got 11 in the second half.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back to the game after. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's Horford. They've got Karis LeVert. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Krejci in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Tatum, and finished by Tatum. Wow!
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Hawks trail by 8. And here's LeVert. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for Niang. Risache, he's checked in for Mann. And it's Young in for Krejci. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. LeVert outside. Okongwu, a screen on White. And here's LeVert for 3. Here's Okongwu. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Daniels is checked in for LeVert. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Brown finds Porzingis. Shoots over Okongwu. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. 8-point game. Pass to Risache. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Outside Tatum. Now White. The 3 is up. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by White. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock as the visiting squad fires right back with a 3 of their own.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
The more aggressive Young is, the better he plays, creating a trip to the line.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
And he lobs it up, deflected. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Fast break, here come the Celtics. And Tatum flying in for the fast break delivery.
Once the fast break is rolling, they know who to go to. Tatum can be trusted to find the finish.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul. There's 1:26 left in the game. Floats one up. Young won't be held back.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Tatum from long range knocks down the triple. Tatum's got 33 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Outside Porzingis. Picked it out of midair. Outside Young. Lets a floater go. Porzingis grabs the board. And here's Boston. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And the shot's good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Driving in. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
A slower pace of the game.
I certainly think so, partner. I mean, both teams are extremely disciplined. They're not really interested in going up and down in a windshield wiper fashion. They value taking care of the ball and playing in the half court.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the point guard. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Caldwell Pope outside. Carter sets the pick for Caldwell Pope. Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by the Bucks.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The wide open look here for Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Kuzma's got his second basket of the night.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Giannis. Lopez, a screen on Banchero. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the shot is long. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. 4-point game. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Now here's Giannis. Shot clock at 6. From down in the low post, it goes.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Now, here's Wagner. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion. Great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks. Now here's Prince. Lopez right side. Back to Prince. And the dunk by Prince.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Caldwell Pope against Portis. Suggs with the ball. There's the three. Nailed from three-point land. Suggs has got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Back to Lillard. Good, and a nice assist from Prince.
Gotta like that attacking mindset of Lillard. I mean, very confident in his ability to score and finish inside.
Portis against Carter. Suggs up top. He's got 5. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Prince outside from the wing. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Black. Isaac out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's Anthony, and it's Bitadze in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Black. And we play through the first minute here in the second. Bounce pass, Anthony. Isaac passes to Anthony. To the wing right side. There's Bitadze. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. The Bucks trail. To the inside. Giannis says, get off me.
Nice concentration from Giannis Antetokounmpo. Outstanding job looking over the defense and staying focused on the basket.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now, here's Portis. Hasn't made one yet. Yep, that one goes in there.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Shots good by Anthony. And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
And he makes that one. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Banchero, a screen on Porter. Pass to Bitadze. Launches it from deep. Porter pulls it in. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Fader on the way. Antetokounmpo, shots good. And it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
With the threat of his drive where he's lethal, the defense has to live with Giannis shooting the mid-range jump shot.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter. Now, here's Wagner. Here's Suggs. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Suggs has got 9.
Hey, you can see that former football player mentality and history on display with Suggs. He is fearless.
44 seconds left in the first half of the game. Kuzma outside. That one, no good. Nice defense from Wagner. Pass to Suggs. Carter kicks to Wagner. From downtown, and there's Wagner on the assist from Wagner. Wagner's got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic. The Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Now Kuzma. Outside Portis. Back to Kuzma. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Kuzma's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth in long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Milwaukee on top, leading by a point. And now let's... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Trains it from beyond the arc. Suggs has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Suggs handling this business so far in this one, really putting the work in on the offensive end.
Here's Kuzma. Carter pulls it in. Orlando leading. To the paint. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. Antetokounmpo finds Kuzma. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Magic leading by 3. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Banchero dishes to Carter. Banchero is screened for Wagner. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Giannis passes to Prince. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Kuzma. Banked in off the glass. Kuzma's got 11.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Sims is checked in, and Bobby Portis subbed in for Antetokounmpo. The Magic also changing it up. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Wendell Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Caldwell Pope. The Magic have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The first one falls. Smith checked in for Milwaukee. Kevin Porter comes in for Prince. And the Magic making a change here as well. Black's checked in, so he gets them both. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Here is Porter. Still yet to score. Smith kicks to Lillard. On the wing, Porter. Shot clock at 5. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Porter very assertive with that shot. Found a look that he liked and wasted no time taking advantage of it.
Wagner outside. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Bucks trail by 4. It's Trent on the wing. He's defended by Wagner. Back to Trent. Portis sets the pick for Trent. Hands it from downtown. Trent's got 5 now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Magic lead by 1. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Black and Harris are the guard set. Banchero is out there with Wagner. And it's De Silva in at the 3.
You can tell Gary Harris is thinking of firing that shot even as the pass is coming his way.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Against contact, Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through.
Yeah, the drive to the bucket was great, but the finger roll was even better.
Banchero outside. Over Antetokounmpo. And it's Banchero missing. Milwaukee's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Nice shot by Portis.
And you can just see how confident Portis is inside. I mean, very comfortable there. Feels like he can score whenever he wants to.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And it's Damian Lillard in for Porter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. We'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thank you, David. Three-pointer, Lillard. Orlando grabs the miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Look at Caldwell Pope battling inside. Boy, he fights through that contact, doesn't he?
Giannis against Ben.
Oh, my goodness. Come on now. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Pass to Banchero. Carter with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Banchero looking around. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. For Milwaukee, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Antetokounmpo, shot's good.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
No shame or fear in this young fella. Banchero going to take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
Antetokounmpo.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Banchero. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
Stepping up in a big moment. Follow Banchero. Love that leadership.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Here's Banchero. Good D by Giannis.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Hey, guys, that's exactly why Prince is out there in these moments. Big-time shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's Suggs. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Banchero dishes to Suggs. Shoots over Lillard. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, where is the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
And, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
And they go to the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Nails the tray.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that...
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.